Hello, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. Newcastle have beaten Aston Villa by 2-0 at St James's Park. I mean, Lee, can we talk about the banners first of all?
Yeah, I mean, I sit in the Gallowgate and I have to say a big massive hat off, but you might say that one day when I take it off. To the Gallowgate Flags, it was absolutely phenomenal, the flag, and it was just, that it was like a party atmosphere, I felt, in St James's Park. I mean, what do you think? Where were you sitting?
I sit in the Leazer's end pretty much.
So you could see the whole lot.
I can see the whole lot. It looked brilliant, and you'll see it in my vlog coming up later. But yeah, I think it added to the atmosphere beforehand. Unfortunately, I think the start of the game kind of did a lot to kill that a bit. Yeah,
I think looking at the first half, you've got to say it was pretty 50-50. It wasn't. Newcastle and Villa both looked pretty average. There wasn't any clear-cut chances. I think second half, though, if you look at the second half, we come out with a totally different team. I know we scored early in the first. I know we got the goal in the first half, but did we really deserve that?
I don't think so. I felt it was very even. I was surprised. We could have very easily gone in there losing.
It was 50-50, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was just sloppy all over the place. And to be fair, the goal, it was from Villa not clearing their lines completely at all, and Gouffran Pants is in a melee in a corner. The second goal as well. I mean, Khan was great, but in a way, you kind of feel. Do I feel sorry for him? I don't know.
But Lansbury,
I don't feel sorry.
No,
for him.
I didn't. I didn't at all.
Try and be professional. It can't happen.
No, I didn't feel sorry for him at all. I mean, let's just talk about obviously the second goal, which is a bit ironic that the villain, no pun intended, goes and scores an own goal. I mean, that just sets changes. I mean, the atmosphere went a little bit lulled, didn't it? And that lifted everybody. Yeah, and obviously he was getting. Fans was chanting at him, and it was the pantomime villain. And before the game, how do you think John Joe Shelby dealt with the situation?
I thought he dealt with it very, very well. I mean, he wasn't rash, he wasn't diving in, he wasn't. He was just doing his job and really didn't let himself get distracted, which was really good. They
didn't really come together, did they?
No, not at all.
I didn't really see, considering maybe that's applied by both managers, perhaps.
Yeah, I think they knew that if they were to clash, maybe either one of them could get sent off, so then maybe they wanted to avoid that completely.
When we got that second goal by Lansbury, the game, it literally kind of died off a little bit.
Yeah, it did. I mean,
I think Newcastle were settling, weren't they?
Yeah, I mean, you saw it was just keep ball straight after that. I mean, we've done it a few times now, and again, just like Derby, it's scrappy games, but we need to win them, and there's no point in just trying to completely risk it all just for a third goal. Because if they got one back, then they're right back into it with a lot of time left to go.
Yeah, we've got the 3 points, which I'm obviously over the moon about it. Let's talk a little bit about the rivalry, because we've seen it. It's coming up on the channel. There's obviously Newcastle fans being aggravating Villa fans. It looks like, I could be wrong, and obviously they're being chased by the police and police horses just around the corner from here, which is quite exciting. What do you make of the rivalry between the two fans? Two sets of fans. Sorry.
Well, I think it's there's much more when we went down the first time. It seems like it really sort of started a fire, and then since then it becomes into a massively competitive game, and it seems to be like their hold against us. And even when they've gone down, we've gone down with them. However, hopefully it does look like they will go up and they'll stay back here.
They might even go down. They're only 6 points off the relegation zone.
Exactly.
So we've got the 3 points. We're delighted. Not the greatest performance, but it's 3 points closer to the Premier League, and that makes it nine more wins, is it? Something like that to get.
Is it?
Something like that. I think it's something like 9 more wins.
We're top. That's all I care about.
We're top. Yeah. We've got obviously a few days. Well, 5-6 days until the Bristol City game. Again, we need them 3 points at home, because them 3 away games are crucial, aren't they?
Exactly. What was it? Reading, Huddersfield, and Brighton. I mean, I don't think you could ask for 3 harder ones. And I think are they all in a row as well?
Yeah, it's 3 in a way. How many points would you take off them 3 clubs? Would you take 5?
We could easily get none. Very easily get none. And that could really weigh bye to any chance of winning the championship. But I mean, even 3 points, just to halt them, just to completely halt them.
Draw each game.
Yeah, even just to halt them completely.
Stop them gaining our way.
Yeah, no gaining. Then after that, we'd come out much happier than they would.
Okay, fantastic. Right, so what's coming up on the channel is you've got to see the fan cams, which are coming up as separate videos. We're going to be seeing Will's vlog in the next 24-48 hours. I'm guessing there'll be a proper full in-depth review by myself as well. But thank you very much for watching Newcastle Fans TV, and we shall see you later.